What can one person do against a dying world? No money, no power, just hope. This is the true story of a girl who looked at the desert and decided to turn it into a forest. Because sometimes, the smallest hands can create the biggest miracles. The sun burned over a small village that once was full of life. The river had dried. The fields were dust. The birds had vanished. Every day, the villagers packed their bags and left, chasing rain that never came. But one girl stayed. Her name was Mina, and she loved her home too much to leave it behind. One morning, while walking along the cracked riverbed, Mina found a single sapling, a tiny green life struggling in the dust. She picked it up gently and whispered, "You don't give up, and neither will I." From that day, she made herself a promise to plant one tree every single day. At first, people laughed. They said, "One tree won't change anything." But Mina didn't argue. She just kept planting. Through sun and storm, through hunger and loneliness, she planted. She carried water from miles away in old pots, dug holes with her hands, and protected each seedling from goats and wind. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. And then, something magical happened. The first tree grew tall, then another, and another. The wind began to sound softer. Birds returned, first one, then dozens. The soil grew rich again. The river slowly began to flow. Soon, people started to notice. Children came to help. Farmers returned to the land. And the girl who once stood alone was now surrounded by green. Her forest stretched as far as the eye could see. What was once a wasteland was now a paradise. Mina never stopped planting. She grew older, but her spirit stayed young, rooted in every tree she had ever touched. And when people asked her, "How did you do it?" she smiled and said, "One tree at a time." Today, her story lives on, in every leaf that dances in the wind, in every bird that sings in her forest, and in every person who dares to believe that small acts can change the world. Because the truth is this: you don't need to be rich to make a difference. You don't need power to create change. You just need heart and the courage to start. If Mina's story inspired you, remember, every great change begins with one small act. Plant your seed, grow your dream, and never stop believing in your power to make a difference. Subscribe to Engspire for more real stories that grow hope, courage, and purpose.